Hello, everybody. This is Robaer, and I'm here with the Robaer Report. On today's show, we have none other than one of my good best friends since about 2003, Mark Shelton. On his screen, he has the letter M. Mark Shelton is the founder. He's married, so I'm gonna say co-founder. But then, don't, hope you don't get upset with me. He's the founder of a men's grooming and apparel line called the Urban Knights Co. I put the website in the chat www.urbanknights.co for Facebook and YouTube. So want to bring Mark in today so he can give us a little bit of insight into his life, where he came from, and about his product. And I think Mark has spent some time in Baltimore. I believe he said he
Yeah,
spent some time in Baltimore.
yeah, I spent some time in Baltimore, man. I love Baltimore. Baltimore shaped actually uh, gave me some ideas to create urban nights with the urban setting, the style of dress, the food, the culture. You know, I love Baltimore, man. I really love Baltimore. There's great food and cool people, and you can't go wrong with that.
Okay, well, so tell us about your experience in Baltimore, because our flagship anchors are out of for Black USA dot news are out of Baltimore. So tell us about like your experience. Just to start off. I don't know how much time you have today. You'll let us know. But tell us about your experience in Baltimore, what time period it was, and what was actually going on in the city that you're
Yeah,
going to
so
mention.
so I was in Baltimore around 2010 through 2013,
Okay.
and
Okay.
um, I had left DC because I went to school with you at Howard University, and DC was changing, um,
That's right.
and so I wanted to find something a little bit different, but I didn't want to go back home to Chicago at the time.
That's
Uh,
right.
Baltimore kind of reminds me of Chicago at certain times. So I decided that, let me check out Baltimore. It's still on the East Coast, still has
Mm-hmm.
that swag, that I enjoy. Let me just see what it's about. And so I went
Okay.
up there. Was in a relationship with someone at the time, and it was a good time. Great experiences there. The food was awesome. I mean, the food alone will make you fall in love with Baltimore.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I spent a lot of time, all over, man, all over Baltimore, Baltimore County, Baltimore City,
Well,
Townsend.
look,
You know,
I'm starting to spend a little bit more time down in Baltimore. Some of our hosts invite me down sometime to some of the other hosts from Black USA that I knew. They invite me down to spend some time, and I didn't know the difference between Baltimore County and Baltimore City and Towson. I didn't know anything about it, but yeah, that's pretty exciting that you spent time in that area. You weren't
yeah,
just
I just saw,
relegated.
right now, Darker Than Blue Grill pop up across
What?
the street, and that's like one of the restaurants I used to go to back in the day and get some good food, man. The owner is a real cool guy. You know what I mean? The food is really good. There's a lot of cool mom and pop spots. When you think of, like, a lot of people like to think of, Atlanta and DC for being, black entrepreneur cities, but man, Baltimore's right there. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
right, you know.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, man, I'm happy you said that because and you gave a shout out to one of our network sponsors, platform sponsor, Dark and Blue Grill. I'm sure that if they get wind of that, they'll be quite happy that
Oh
somebody.
man, I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait to get back so I can get some more darker than blue food. You know what I mean? Get some crab cakes. I'm out here in California, man, and they have crab cakes. But let me tell you one thing:
Right.
it ain't the same. It
Okay.
ain't
And
the same.
I was just gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you about where you are in the world today. Your current home. I know that you say you were in Baltimore. Like, where are you in the world today? Tell us about it.
Currently, I'm in good old California, Santa Maria. I'm on the Central Coast, so that is in between LA and Oakland. But I'm on the coast side, not inland. So I'm like 15 minutes away from the beach. You know, 15 minutes away from the mountain. So it creates a nice little, you know, bubble of mist, if you will, that protects us from a lot of the fires that tend to happen all over California. It's kind of like a valley, so
Okay.
we're not going to get too many mudslides for us. So I'm in a good spot. Weather year round is like 60 degrees. You know what I mean? It'll
Okay.
go up in the summertime to 80. If it gets to 90, they calling it it's too hot for them. You know what I mean?
90 is too high. Oh, is it
90
because
is
of the
too hot.
humidity or what?
There's no
Just it's too
humidity
hot.
here. There's no
Wow.
humidity. So
Okay.
you can literally step in the shade and you good.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, yeah. It's
That's nice.
nice.
I'm
It's
over here.
nice.
I'm from Mississippi, over here in DC, and that humidity, it steps
Oh
into
yeah,
you.
that humidity will get you, baby.
Wow.
You
Okay.
start sweating like a pig
Yeah.
out there.
Sweating real. If you have to have on two t-shirts because one doesn't really work. You need to switch to either have a t-shirt in your bag.
Hey, listen, this is what I wore outside today. Just the
Wow.
hoodie and a hat. You know what I mean? And it's the weather's so cool here, man. You really can wear a t-shirt, hoodie. It's really not a place where you even think about dressing. You know what I mean? You
Okay.
just put on what you got and call it a day.
Okay. Okay. Oh man. All right. Okay. So, Mark, tell us. Well, the letter you want me to call you the letter M or Mark? What you want me
No,
to
I
call
like
you?
Mark. I just put the letter in because I thought that was. I don't know. I was trying to be cool, man.
Okay. So, Mark, what is a day? What is a day in your life look like? We talked earlier. You told me about a injury or a situation you had going on with your foot. You told me about you were married, you had a child. You were working, and you're telling me a lot. So just quickly tell us. Just give the audience a preview of what Mark does on a daily basis.
So, like you just mentioned, I had a foot injury. Last February, I had foot surgery. That surgery ended up having 3 surgeries in 1 year. So surgery in February, a surgery in September, and then a surgery in December.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
so I'm still in the boot. Technically, I'm out of the boot, but he doesn't want me to put weight on my foot, so I have to wear a carbon fiber insert inside an actual hiking boot. And when I'm not wearing a hiking boot, I should be inside the medical boot. So
Okay.
my day in the life has been slowed down dramatically due to having one foot,
Okay.
but I've been on disability from the main job, which has allowed me to spend time with my son and see him grow. He'll be turning 2 next month. In a couple of weeks, he'll be 2 years old. I've gotten
Okay.
a year to be able to hang out with my son and watch him grow and develop, and that's been awesome. Recently, with this last surgery, my wife has took some time to help me. So she's home with us now. So we're able to kind of just bond and work and thrive as a family.
Okay.
But typically, my day consists of waking up fairly early in the morning, getting busy creating content. After creating content, reviewing orders that I may have, and then creating products. And
Mark, I'm gonna step in. You said creating content. Are
yes,
you a social media influencer or in aspirations to be so?
I have aspirations to be a social media
Tell us
influencer.
about that. What do we find you on social media? I'm gonna type it in the chat.
Oh man, you can check me out on TikTok. You can check me out on
TikTok.
Instagram.
What's the
TikTok
name on
and
TikTok?
Instagram. I'm Urban Knights Co, man. Urban Knights _Co.
Urban Nights underscore co. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted
No
to. I
worries.
don't. Urban Nights underscore co.
That's correct.
All right. I didn't want you to let that pass. That was pretty important. So what any more social media handles?
Um, Facebook, but you mentioned
Platforms?
Facebook. You mentioned Facebook and YouTube. You know,
Okay.
so,
Same. Urban Nights
you
underscore
just
co.
for Facebook is just Urban Knights Co, and then the same thing for YouTube. You know,
Okay. Okay. I'll type that into the chat. So you can continue, man. I didn't want to cut you off, but I didn't want you to pass that. I didn't want to let the pass and us
sure,
not take heed to what you were saying. So
sure.
you're talking about your life at the moment.
Yeah, so my life, I create this content. Man, I'm looking to uh, help people with their grooming, and with grooming and their sense of style. And so you'll
Okay.
find the content that I create, I'm giving tips and advice on grooming, how to manage your beard, how to manage your waves, if you're losing hair, all those different things. I attempt to be funny, sometimes, sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't, uh, it's just, at the end of the day, I just like to have fun with TikTok, which is what you should be doing, and just giving some great advice to people so that they can, improve their sense of style, man, and make sure that they're getting the help that they need. Cause it's a lot of things out here. It's a lot of information out here. And I want to make sure that I'm one of the voices that can give some great information to help men thrive.
That's right. That's right. And so he said he makes men's grooming products. So I am familiar, not by way of using the beer balm. I'm familiar with that because we talked about it. But here I have the body scrub. I get the body scrub from him. So this is you see it on his hat. This is the emblem or insignia for his company, Urban Knights Co. Uh, I'll even open it up just to show you. It's a brand new bottle, y'all. It's a brand. So has a very nice fruit smell. Smells like plums and sugars. You put it on, and it actually gives about 24 hours, 24 48 hours of you actually feel it on your skin for that amount of time. I myself I'll use it 2 3 times well, sometimes twice a week. Sometimes I'll use it only once. But use it that 1 or 2 times a week, and in reality, those 2 days that you use it can replace the lotion or other type of creams that you use on your body. So
I'm
I
glad,
want,
I'm glad you said that because that's the point of how I design my products. They're designed to add moisture and natural oils into your skin because
okay,
a lot of the soaps that you use, they strip your body down from those natural oils that you
right,
need, right? And that for people like us, with darker skin and that melanin flowing through us, a lot of times, you use those soaps that's going to have a little bit more acid inside of it. uh, Acidity and level is going to be a little bit higher. I should say acid, but acidity is going to be higher, and it's going to strip your skin of those natural oils, and then you're going to find your skin to be a little bit more rougher,
yeah,
dry, and then the ash man is coming, within
ash,
15, 20 minutes, and you're going to be suffering
ash
from that
man,
ash, right? So, to prevent the ash man from attacking you, I like to focus on making sure I put the right amount of natural oils inside the product. So when you
okay,
use the scrub is great because it helps, exfoliate the skin and pull
okay,
out dead skin and help the new skin come up, right? And
okay,
with the oils on there, that as it massage those oils gets massaged right inside your skin. So once you step out the shower, you dry off, you're pretty much lubricated at that point
yeah,
in a good way. So you add just a little bit of lotion or a little bit of oil, whatever that is that you're using, cream, whatever, into
yeah,
your skin. You're solid. You're solid for, like you said, for 24 hours. You're good to go.
yeah, and you actually smell like whatever the scent is. It's called the name of the body scrub is called Blue Note. So whatever that
Yes.
scent, I don't know if I want to give away his trade secret, but you're silky and you actually smell. I don't want to say sweet, but you actually smell
Smooth.
very
It's a
good.
smooth
It
scent.
smells very
It's a smooth
smooth.
scent. I try to keep a smooth scent flowing because I personally love colognes and things of that nature.
Okay.
But I like to have a scent, a signature scent that's not too overwhelming. So if you do wear colognes, you won't find this to fight with you. It actually add to it. But like you said, if you wear this scent, it's going to have a nice, smooth, subtle scent to you. That when people get into your radius of about 3 to 4 feet, they
Yeah.
will smell that, and it will be pleasing to them. I myself, I use all of the products, of course, but I was barbecuing a couple summers ago, and when you barbecuing, and out here we barbecue with wood.
Oh
Um,
wow. Okay.
so regardless, the smell of fire is on you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so I was barbecuing, man, going in, doing my thing, but I had the beard bomb in earlier because you gotta look good,
Yeah.
And
Right.
so
Even when you're barbecuing. Yeah.
even when you barbecuing, man. So my wife came out And I think I forget what she was handing me, but she came to hand me something, and then she was just excited that I was barbecuing. So she gave me, a nice hug. And when she embraced me, she's like, "Oh, you got your beard balm, man. You smell nice." So that the beard balm cut through that scent of the wood,
Oh,
and the fire.
wow.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't too overpowering that it pushed her away. It was something that she had to kind of be closer in more of an intimate, way. Now, so
Okay.
when you get near someone, and they'll be able to tell that you're rocking that blue note, that
Okay.
they'll be.
Okay. So I wanted to do this, Mark. One, I want you to, talk, give your wife and your child a shout out. Do that. That's first. But also, I pulled up your website. Do you mind if I share the screen and show your
Sure,
website?
go for it. Go for
Because
it.
the first thing that pops up is, let me see, share screen. First thing that pops up is so that people can know that you about your business. You gifting people stuff. Hold on, wait. Let me pull it up. Where is it? Oh, let me see. Add the stream. There you go. Join our VIP text club and get 15% off instantly. I can tell you from, and I'll make it larger. Mark is actually going to reach out to you by way of his website, and he is going to offer you programs that you can be a part of regarding this company. You'll see the amount of people that are actually using this product nationwide. As you can see, the pop up at the bottom part of the screen. And I mean, we can go through the website. I just wanted to show that part. And yeah, so at the very top is the what I mentioned. It's men's grooming and the blue note. Looks like the blue note. That's the blue note. And you can just take your time. It's a pretty simple, easy to use website to go through. Uh, my internet may be a little bit slow, but if it is, it's okay. Beard Balm is what he was discussing earlier. The flagship product. Beard Balm, it goes for $20. Mark, how long do you think that beard balm would last? Considering
I
that
say about a good, if you're using it properly, I say a good 3 months.
a good 3 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
a good.
okay, all right. So you all know that if you support Mark Shelton, Mark D, Mr. Shelton the second, that you have a product that you will be able to use for at least 3 months. He has
Yes.
a lot going on in his website in a positive fashion. He has men's grooming products as well as Mark. You want to tell us about that insignia you have on your hat, plus the hat, and I think I saw something on your sweatshirt.
Oh yeah. So I have apparel, to go along with the product. But man, yeah, the logo came through. I was like I said, I've been influenced. I'm from major cities. Was born in St. Louis, raised in Chicago, went to school in D.C. Cut some of my teeth. Moved around in Baltimore, right? And that city life is a beautiful thing to me. And so
Yeah.
I enjoy the city. So something about the city just always stands out. But my father used to spend a lot of time talking to me about history and things of that nature. And one of the stories that he would talk to me about would be the Moors and how you know cool the Moors were and what they did to influence the world. And
Hmm.
around 2013, as I was leaving Baltimore, I started to pick up the books and study more about the Moors. And as I studied more about the Moors, I got inspired by this particular. I got inspired by them because without the
Okay.
Moors, we don't have modern society as we know it. Law comes from them, grooming comes from them, mathematics comes from them, science comes from them. This is something that they gave the world, right? And
Okay.
so I was influenced by that, and that struck a major chord with me, and I felt that I needed to help contribute by telling the story of the Moors in a more modern way. And so, modern nights became something that was floating through my head. Then, I fell in love with urban spaces, city spaces, and urban was birth. And then, when you think about the Moors, this is, some would say the Dark Ages, but it's not quite the Dark Ages.
Okay.
But this is a time of kings and queens and knights, and
Yeah,
although
that's right.
a
And
lot of us
castles
in
and
castles,
dragons and what they call those boats. They put it in the
yeah,
storm. Yeah, it actually was a from what I was studying growing up in elementary school. It was a time of great excitement. They always talk about it in terms of war, but
right,
it was beautiful in terms of it was nice in terms of beauty because they had castles, they had people dressed in nice attire. It seemingly at
right,
all times it was extreme poverty and extreme wealth,
right,
all in one. It seemed like they all just coexisted together, except for when the wealthy decided to go off to their castles that were surrounded by moats with alligators or whatever they had surrounding them. So I'm
right.
familiar with the time period, but
Yes,
regarding the Moors, I didn't know much about the Moors until I became older, and I still don't know a lot about them. But your apparel brand seeks to educate people who decide to learn more about your apparel and your company
yeah,
seeks to teach them to learn more about the more. So continue. You can continue.
yeah. And so I looked at currently who we are, where we sit in the world today, and I feel like every day when men go out to take care of their families or take care of themselves, they are knights, man. We are
Yes.
encountering a very jammed up system of systemic racism,
Right.
which takes a toll on us. And depending on what your home life looks like, sometimes you can be in a house full of peace, and sometimes you're not in a home of peace.
Right.
And so you're constantly at battle, you're constantly at war. And so who's at war? Who's typically at war? Knights are normally
Yeah.
the ones to go to war
Front line workers, man. They on the front line, buddy.
on the
Yeah.
front line. So I felt that um, I like, I remember being a kid in the round table of the knights and Sir John and Robin Hood and all these different guys, you know what I mean, were cool. And so as I learned more about the Moors, I was like, man, we have some pretty cool concepts. So I'm gonna take urban and I'm gonna add that with the knights. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And we're gonna step into this, man. And so that helped I stepped into the Urban Knights, man, because it's something pretty awesome, that's there. Like I said, the Knights are the Moors are responsible for bringing, you know, beauty to the world. You get
Okay.
you get barbering and bathing and scents and all that stuff. That's the Moors. And so,
Okay.
we step into that as urban knights, and our goal is our product is the modern gentleman's armor. And when you step
Okay.
outside, that gentleman, the armor that you wear, which is your attire, their first look. I think they say you have about 5 to 6 seconds to make an impression on someone with the way you look. That's your armor. So you can either, drop someone's guards or make someone's guard stand up just by the way you look. And so every
Okay.
day, I said you go to battle, and I wanted to help, help men, you know, win these wars, win these battles that they encounter.
Okay. Man, Mark, that's a powerful topic that you just discussed, and I would love to bring it up for a future topic because it makes for good conversation on this platform. But I did want to. I mean, you kind of touched on this already. I wanted to jump over into another area. So what? So who is your audience? So that people who are watching, because you have a brand, you have a product line, you have a brand and a product line, and you've told us about it. But who are you seeking to talk to influence to make purchase of your product to be able to use it in our daily lives? Speak to us about that.
Um, it is for men, young men from the ages of, I would say, 18 through, I would say, 50. And I have products that cater to each particular group, because I know an 18-year-old, 50-year-old are not thinking about the same things at all. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Uh,
that's right.
for instance, an 18-year-old 9 times out of 10 will not have a full blown beard, you know, where someone 50 will have a beard, right? Because they have matured into themselves.
Okay.
But someone 50 may not be concerned about having
Okay.
300, 360-degree waves in their hair. You know what I mean? Where someone 18 to 24, 25 will be more concerned about the waves in their hair, making sure the lines are straight and they super crisp. So I have products that cater to each one in that
Okay.
demographic. Our products are primarily designed for men of color. However, if it's great for us, it's good for everyone else. So I've catered
Okay.
to um, Europeans, Hispanics. So many different people have used my product. So it's not specifically for X, Y, and Z, but the products are designed for people with natural curly hair. But our products work for everyone.
Okay.
It's not the same as other products where other products are designed for a different wave pattern, and so it won't really take hold for us. But our products, if they work on our hair pattern, which is more curly, is going to work for everyone else.
Okay.
So that's the plus about our products.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So we got the 18 to 50 age group for your products that you create. So the last thing, because we're about coming up on the 30-minute mark. The last thing I want to talk about is I've seen your TikTok, and it's pretty nice TikTok. It's like you put not I won't say nice. It's pretty dope. That's one of the words you use. Um, you put a lot of effort into your TikTok. So tell us some of the inspiration behind some of your videos, because I would like for some of the audience members to people who view the video this segment either on Facebook or YouTube, who are the viewers, to look it up on TikTok, Urban Nights _co. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. If you have the opportunity, man, if you can pull up TikTok, I'm not sure if that's going to infringe upon X, Y, and Z, but if you can, then you should pull it up.
Uh, let's do it another time. I don't know if that'll infringe. I'm new to this YouTube streaming space, so yeah. So I don't. I was told, man, if if you have doubts, study it up first and then move forward, because we don't want to get the
Sounds good to me.
we don't want those problems.
It's all about giving some good information. I'm working on some new things, man, with TikTok. The way I'm going to be presenting my new information is more of a dapper, cool Mr. Rogers. So
Okay.
I'm going to
I got you.
I typically enjoy wearing a cardigan. You know what I mean? I've always liked cardigans. I like hats. It doesn't matter what style hat. Well, I mean, it does matter, but I like hats in general. So it doesn't matter if it's a baseball cap or a more fashionable hat or whatnot. But I'm going to step into more of that particular role and treat everyone as though I'm talking to you, actually. So for the future videos that I have, I'm going to be speaking to the TikTok world as though I'm actually having a conversation with my good friend Robaer, and we're going to be discussing, style. We're going to be discussing teas and smoothies and foods and these different things that help, stimulate hair growth, help keep your skin clean, different times in which you should exfoliate, the cycles of hair. Your hair grows in different cycles for the top of your head, through your scalp, and through your chin. But they're not the same. They don't work on the same level. So the hair doesn't grow up on your head, doesn't grow on the same cycle as your face. They're different pores. They operate different. So we'll just have some cool conversations where I'm talking to the people. And I've been influenced by you. I've been influenced by the Mr. Rogers of the world. I've been
Mr.
influenced.
Rogers, the man.
Mr. Rogers was the man. MrPorter.com was one of the brands and styles that have influenced me, man. The GQs and things of that nature. So I figure I would, step into that, lean into that, and that's where I'm moving more towards I like to have fun. I do one called the beard hack, where
Okay.
I start off where I say some beard hack, and then I give you a
Yeah,
quick
right.
tip.
I got
Then
you.
then I end it off by saying beard hack again. So I'll continue doing those and continue talking to people as though they're my good friends, man. And you guys are just coming to my living room, and you're about to start the day or end your day, and that's how we're gonna roll.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, man, our time is about up. I still have your website in the background. I'm going to take it off just so it'll be us two on here. But I have definitely enjoyed this half hour of speaking with you about your company. I was looking at one of the chats. I don't understand what they're saying, but I'll post it anyway. Whatever it looks like we have some people who are Vol Rent. Hey, Joshua, wanted to give you a shout out, Vol Rent. And looks like we have a foreign name. I can't pronounce it, but Vornigo. Hey, I hope that's some good positive stuff. If not, I won't show you. I won't show you on the next program. But it's been such a pleasure having you today, Mark. Man, you gave us a bit of an insight into your life. That you have, as you're a family man, you're a business owner, injured, but you're still out here making yourself useful to others. You're a burgeoning social media influencer. Um, any last thoughts you want to leave the audience with? Because we'll have you back at some other time. We'll be delving into some other topics, but we'll get into that. Any last words for the audience?
Man, just check out the website. Let me know if there's something that you guys like. You can feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok. If there's any questions about the products, I will respond back to you with no problems, man. Just reach out to me. Oh, I have some special gifts that I'll be giving folks. So if you guys want a special gift, log on to the website, get the 15% off, and I got something special outside of the 15% off that I'll make sure that I give you.
Okay. Well, everyone, it's been a great pleasure of mine coming back again on Monday. Consistency is the name of the game that I'm learning in producing this this show, the Robaer Report, on this YouTube platform. Thanks again to all the hosts who work on BlackUSA.news. Thanks again to the founder, Donnie Glover, and we all welcome you all to come back for next week. Next week, the 31st of January, will be the last day of the month, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, Mark, and you have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Peace.
Peace.